Oh yeah. Gamer sex. Hello, gamer family. Are there more people? No. What's that sus for? Is it for the gamer sex that I had?
Yes.
He doesn't understand gamer sex. YouTube. Gamer family. I have a dog. Wee, wee, wee. Wee. Bonk. Yeah, she's silly.
Children into battle, are we?
Yes, we are.
I am not certain I will be able to sleep soundly after I shall.
We've seen all that dialogue before. Let's just casually commit war crimes? Question. And Maple's gone. Question mark? Question mark war crimes? Question mark? What are the levels looking like? Byleth, Ferdinand, and Bernadetta are the 3 that need level ups. Caspar is irrelevant. Sorry, Caspar fans. He is.
So this is the Red Canyon. A ruin of sorts by the look of it. Let's end this quickly. The thieves must have been driven back. Be careful or the cornered mice might bite us.
The knights chased us all the way here?
Me and Maple are playing fetch with a
There's
water bottle.
no way we can win against them.
Shut your dumb mouth!
Oh, she doesn't
Where would
want
we
to
go
fetch
at this
again.
point? You can't be a thief if you fear death!
Professor, I hear there's a back road to the west. Why don't we split up and attack from both the west and the front? If we advance tactfully, we can attack our enemy from both sides. I leave the rest to you. Regardless, we must cross the bridge first.
We were literally only here 30 videos ago, and I do not remember what's in that chest, and it's only been 30 videos. Okay, I guess 30 videos is actually a hecking lot.
No.
So... that's a lot. Oh yeah. You go, Bernadetta.
What?
I'm gonna need to do item management after this,
Stay focused.
map. Let's... I didn't even look at who I need to support up. It doesn't matter. I don't care. I don't care. Me no carry. Boom. Boom.
Such power dwells.
Boom. I wouldn't keep saying boom if I wasn't have a puppy looking at me really funny. Boom. Oh, she's no longer... okay. She lost interest.
As you wish.
She is really enjoying that
Amazing.
water bottle.
Allow me to clean this up for you, Lady Edelgard.
I will prevail.
I am Ferdinand von
Okay.
That's my cue.
So, I'm just trying to think. Wait,
I will get
Dorothea
them.
was able to attack?
Karn. Put me in there.
Oh, does Dorothea has Meteor. Yeah, she has Meteor. That's pretty gamer pog. Pog face. Oh, is Linhardt like level 6 or something? Yeah, he is. Do you have physic yet? Oh, yes, you do. That's awesome. That is truly a pog. Oh, come on. I guess I'll just give the kill to Bernadetta.
I don't care if they're stealing. Can I go home?
So I used to hate Bernadetta, and then I played Three Hopes, and one of the reasons why I didn't like Bernadetta is because all of her C supports are like the same thing, And that just pissed me off, because I already don't like supports to begin with in this game. Because I feel like they're way too long and take up too much time. But then Bernadetta's just sort of the same thing on C support over and over again, so I just didn't like her. It was literally, there's one line in Three Hopes. The "Did you arrest my father" 2 line. That line alone made me go, Bernadetta's actually kind of funny, maybe. And now I like Bernadetta.
Careful
So,
now.
yeah. Truly a gamer moment. Hooey. I'll let Dorothy get the kill because she's further away from level 6.
So, is making us experience a real battle part of the church's teachings?
Good question. I didn't ask.
Stay focused.
I'm the teacher. I do the question asking. Actually, that's not fully true. But don't ask questions unless it's relevant to the subject, and I mean, I guess that's relevant to the subject of... Shut up! Kids these days. Thinking they have rights.
These ruffians are no match for a noble like me.
I'm glad you're such a noble, Ferdinand. I would never have known that you were a noble if you didn't mention that you were a noble. Thank you, Ferdinand, my hero.
This is harder than expected.
You know what else is harder than expected?
No.
Not me. I'll tell you that much. Yeah, I don't think I can ever get hard again after Maple stomped me while getting off my chair. That hurt. Whoever said dogs don't love causing pain clearly has never had a golden retriever. They love causing physical pain. They find it amusing. They laugh at our suffering. Who has stride? Does anyone have stride? I don't think anyone does, do they? No one has stride. I was wondering because it feels like I'm moving so slow, going from like all mounted units to like all slow foot units. It's kind of painful, you know. Oh, I still have to get the chalice at the beginnings. I want to give it to Edelgard because I am a simp to the Lord. I give it to the Lord. It's not necessarily that I'm Edelgard simp, Mr. Edelgard hater 500 in the comments. I'm not necessarily an Edelgard simp. I'm a Lord simp. I always give the chalice at the beginnings and stat boosters to my Lord, no matter if it's Dimitri, Claude, or, you guessed it, Edelgard is gonna get all my stat boosters in this playthrough because she is the Lord. Sound the alarms. Sound the crybaby alarms. They're going off. They're gonna start whining down below. Wheel. Yeah, I'll let Edelgard get the kill. Boom. Oh yeah, she's almost level 6. Oh, yeah.
Regrettable, but there was no other way.
Oh, shut up. You don't regret killing some random schmuck bandit that you oh! I guess she hired the bandits, so that's a little funny. Guess she doesn't have to properly pay them if they're dead. You couldn't see it, Seth, but I just dabbed after I said that.
This treasure. It's all ours. There's no way we're gonna give it up to some knights.
The knights don't want the treasure, they want you dead, dingus brain. Go get a life. Hippity hoppity. Your dick is now a noodle. I don't know what the joke is. There used to be like a saying like with all that, but I don't remember it. Hippity hoppity, your dick is now noodle. I'm pretty sure. Is that what it is? I'm pretty sure it is. I don't know.
What?
Hippity hoppity, your dick is now noodle. Isn't that like a thing that everyone
I've
like
never
used to
heard that
say in high
before.
school?
People and beasts are as one.
I've heard hippity
Only
hoppity,
hunt.
your something is now my
Worry about this
property.
killing.
Hippity hoppity, your dick is now my property is probably what you heard. That's high school. It was all about dicks. Everything was just a cruel dick joke. Everything
Unexpected.
was a dick joke. Especially dicks. I don't even know YouTube. It's noon. It's early in the. It's not morning and it's not early. It's early in my afternoon. Haha. I mean, I guess it is early. Well, it is that early in the afternoon because it's literally just noon. You're making fun of me over there on the other side of the camera. Stop it, YouTube. Don't make fun of me. I'm having issues. And those issues are I'm stupid. So stop it. Just let me be stupid in peace. One small step for man. I don't know the rest of the saying.
Giant leap for mankind.
One giant leap, that's what it is. One small step for mankind. One small step for man. One giant leap for mankind. Kind man. Epic gamer moment. Gamer Pog Ferdinand, you killed that sucker. You sucked up his sucker and sucked it back at him. There's some kind of implication there, but I'm not going to ask because I don't want to know. It's something a little sus. Oh, come on. You're literally right there, Bernadetta. Heal her. And then I'll send Edelgard. I'll just chuck Edelgard down there. Hot dog. Petra's like done nothing this map other than like get a kill. Because she's a footlocked unit that started in the back. Footlocked units are footed. Boom! Everyone's level 6 except at. Did I say enough at signs or did I say too many or did I don't know. Oh, is Ferdinand? Yeah, Ferdinand is level 6. Pog. Well, obviously except for Caspar, but he can go suck how old is he? He can go suck the flavor out of like a piece of gum. That's an age-appropriate thing for him to suck. Yeah. Cool. Nothing illegal has been said.
Imagine doing 1 HP.
I know, right? Hashtag feels bad, man. Well, feels bad, man, for the enemies. Feels good for me, man. Get yeeted on. Crocodiles. Oh, Bernadetta wasn't level 6. Now everyone besides Byleth is level 6. Oh. You'll probably, yeah, you'll kill. Petra's doing really good already. If I remember correctly, she'll probably end up falling off a bit once we get a little bit later into the game. At least in this route. In Silver Snow, when I turn her into a wyvern, she'll probably be absolutely phenomenal. As I imagine, just because of her innate high speed, she's not gonna have any trouble doubling. And then wyvern will give her a lot more defense as well, and a lot more strength. So she'll be really good in Silver Snow, probably. Probably. That was some sick, nasty water. Oh, that felt good. That felt good to choo choo.
You'll be repaid.
Is this what insanity feels like? I think this is what insanity feels like. I think I'm feeling a little insane. Insane. That's insane, brah. Brah, that's insane, brah. Brah. What a brah moment, brah. Go brah yourself, brah, brah, brah. Oh, wait, what? Why is Gambit able to go that? Oh, Resident Lightning, that's why. Well, that's pretty effective.
Sending these brats instead of the knife.
Hey, I'll actually just... Oh. Yeah, never mind, I will do that.
It can't be. The mercenary from before? So what now, you're pals with the knights? I'll kill you and your pesky brats.
Shall I help?
Go yeet yourself.
Who was he saying that to? Adelvard?
I should have never
No,
listened to
Byleth.
that idiot.
Oh.
Mistake.
I'm not setting a very good example.
There, everyone's level
Thank you for
6
leading us,
except for
Professor.
the
Though I
unit I'm not
suppose there was
using.
no way we could lose to a familiar foe. In any case, something about this canyon feels inexplicably strange.
That is a pog moment. If I've ever heard of a pog moment myself. Pog. Epic.
My, thank you so much.
Pog. I cannot remember if there's any Edelgard dialogue or student dialogue.
You must be weak.
Just skip all this. We've seen this already. We've seen it. It literally does not matter. We are doing Crimson Flower. It literally is
Professor,
irrelevant. There we
I
go.
was wondering where you were. It's about time we headed back to the monastery.
It is time to depart. But know that time reveals all things. One day I will remember that which I have lost. Oh, by the way, it seems you've earned my gratitude. The thieves who came here are no more. I am not sure myself, yet I am grateful all the same. In any case, you must become accustomed to my voice. If you fall down with shock each time I speak, that just won't do. Oh, you think you're standing strong? Of course you are. It was a jest.
On our way out, I had the chance to observe the Red Canyon. Did you notice anything, Professor? Oh, I suppose it was only me then. The area was covered in ruins, each more curious than the last. They did not match the architectural style of any era or culture within the Empire, or across all of Fodlan for that matter. That can only mean one thing. The Valley civilization must have flourished and fallen in the distant past, long before the Empire was established. Who do you think lived there? It's possible they weren't even human.
They're a dragon.
Perhaps their remnants still influence this world.
I'm just so hot and sexy that I already know. It's
So
dragons.
You have safely disposed of those
Okay,
bandits.
cool. There's nothing interesting that happens in that scene. Pog moment. Anyways,
White
I'm gonna quickly see what supports there are. We maybe do a couple of supports before cutting for the next chapter, just so I could work on grinding more supports in between videos, of course. Obviously, there's no need for me to show the monastery. There's no need, so I won't. Yeah, that simple. I don't care if there's new places to explore. I'll definitely have to do item management. I'll have the money for it easily.
Professor,
Do
I
not care. Who? Ooh, Sylvain. We will actually buy him flowers for reasons. Cool. That means I can get Viscums. Okay, yeah, we're good. Since there's only 2 supports, we're just gonna do them now. And then we'll probably do more supports at the end of the video. Yeah, Pog.
Completely unreasonable. How will I see to this?
Hubie, what are you doing here?
A routine matter. No cause for concern.
Ah, so it's something to do with 80 then.
And
She really is all you ever think about, isn't she? Look, I know you're doing all this so that she'll like you, but if you go too far, she'll end up pushing you away. Maybe even hate you.
this has nothing to do with swaying Lady Edelgard's sentiments. I am simply her humble servant. I do what is in her best interest. Whether she cares for me or not is irrelevant.
It really doesn't look that way to me. I bet you'd follow any order Adi gave if you thought it would make her like you. Am I right?
Any order? What a thing to suggest. But the answer is no. I will decline any directive that I deem would not be beneficial to her.
Is that right? So, just for example, if Adi commanded you to find yourself a suitable wife, would you do it?
If it would benefit her in some way for me to marry, then yes, I would marry.
It's easy to say that now, with no bridal party in sight. But if it was the day of the wedding? Nah, I don't believe that.
I don't care what you believe. My only wish is to see Lady Edelgard fulfill her ambitions. All other matters pale in comparison.
Hubie, pale in comparison? You've seen too many operas. I don't think you understand how the world works. At all.
And I don't care what you think either. I would make any sacrifice to support Lady Edelgard. It's a shame you've never experienced such devotion.
You're right. I don't have anyone like that right now. But maybe someday I will.
Then maybe someday you'll understand. Until then, we will never see eye to eye. Now, if you will excuse me, I have much to do.
Hubie, I don't get you. Although I do find your point of view just fascinating.
Being outside is so tiring. Tomorrow's gotta be just an inside day, Bernie. Whoa, why is it so cold all of a sudden? It's as if an unspeakable evil just...
You're late.
No, into the light! Back to the beyond from whence you came!
Are you telling me to die?
Hubert!
In the flesh. I came to ask you something.
Oh no, what did I do? Think, Bernie, think!
There have been sightings of a sinister figure carrying a sharp object. wandering the halls at night? A strange giggle, the glimmer of a needle in the dark, the sound of a door creaking open and closed.
I was embroidering.
I suspected as much. Then you leave me no choice.
What? No, I'm too young to die. I've got so much left to do. Please don't kill me!
About what I expected.
It's no good. I can't run anymore.
That was quite a sprint. A shame you lack stamina. Now to my duty.
You're going to execute me, aren't you? Please, let me compose my last will and testament. Or at least a swan song. The creak of a door. Sorrow like a needle point. Bernie's gone away.
Bernadetta, a word of caution. How would you feel if you fell or bumped into someone while carrying around that needle? Please watch where you're going in the future. How did you manage to faint while standing up? Well, I cannot simply leave her here.
Huh. That's not what I was expecting out of a support. And after this, there'll be a cut for Chapter 3,
Peaceful here.
gamers.
Flowers are so calming. Just looking at these, it's like all the terrible parts of the day just disappear. If only people could be more like flowers.
What's Bern doing? She looks like there's something wrong.
All these nobles are just terrifying. And the commoners? Just look at Dorothea. So pretty, popular, dazzling. There's no way someone like me could ever be close with someone like that.
Bern, are you okay?
Dorothea! Did you hear all that?
Just the part about you wishing you could get along with someone. So, Bern, who have you got a crush on? Seriously now, you have to tell me. Who are they? Do I know them? I'm so excited for you, Bern.
No. I was actually thinking about being friends with you.
Me? I thought we already were friends.
That's not what I mean. Oh, I'm such a coward. I thought it would be great if we could be closer. But old memories just getting away from me.
Bern, whatever happened in the past, you know you have my full support. I'm here for you. I thought we'd already been friends for a long time now. Please.
Just forget it. We'll never be close friends. Father would just... He would just... No!
Wait, Father? What did she mean by that?
Is this a Natsuki situation?
What do you mean by that?
You know, Natsuki's dad? Like, is that a similar situation?
I don't remember Doki Doki. What did Natsuki's dad do?
Like, abuse her and stuff
Oh yeah,
like
then
that?
this is, yeah.
Huh.
Cut! Okay, so, I'm almost, yeah, that's my unit levels, YouTube. The recommended level is 5. Wait, really? You'll get it. If you don't get it, I'll kill you.
A new path to tread.
Woo! Which means everyone can go to an intermediate class. Oh, what the hell? Actually? That's sad. I guess I'll make her a brigand because of her axe. That's hashtag sad. Also got a hell of a lot of supports done.
As expected.
Seth can vouch that we were off camera for a long time.
Yeah.
Wait, what? Oh. Yeah, you're not supposed to be this high level yet. You need to kill the Death Knight to get that seal. But yeah. Look at all this. We're just instantly already intermediate classes. I plan on auto-battling this chapter because, frankly, it is pathetic. It is going to be pathetic. It is literally not going to exist. I'm curious if this is going to give him more warps.
I passed?
Because I want more warps. Yeah, like, I also did a lot of inventory tricking out. People already have silver weapons. Oh, for some reason I thought she didn't pass because I was expecting to see a horse, so I was like, what? She failed. No, she didn't fail. I gave him, one of the things that you can do in New Game Plus is you can buy items that let units use other people's crests. So pretty much everybody except for Ferdinand is essentially wielding an extra crest. Which could be very handy. I could make her a Pegasus Knight, but I'm not going to. That is Silver Snow, where she's going to do that class line. And Crimson Flower, going to keep her sword, going to keep her foot. I'm going to make her Mortal Saving. Yeah. So everyone's in an intermediate class now. I forgot, Sylvain doesn't auto-recruit himself unless you talk to him first, I guess? I thought he went to you immediately, but it should have happened by now. So I'll just recruit him as like the last thing we do this video. Just so I can start building him up and building his supports up. Although there's not really much to build on him because I'm just going to immediately get him all the skills he needs to do the class line of
No matter how powerful our enemies may be, there's no need to worry so long as we're with Catherine, the mighty wielder of Thunderbrand.
You mean you don't know? My weapon is called Thunderbrand. It's one of the hero's relics. A long, long time ago, the goddess bestowed divine weapons upon 10 heroes, which were passed down to their descendants. It's an honor to wield, but I'm afraid there won't be any chance for that today. Our mission is to help clean up the aftermath, not to fight.
One must wonder why Lord Lenato would incite such a reckless rebellion.
It all goes back to the tragedy of Dusker.
I remember that day well. No one saw it coming.
You're like
4 years
5.
ago, the king of Fargus was murdered
You're
by
14.
the people of Dusker. I believe that about sums it up, correct?
To put it simply, yes. But there's more to that story. They had accomplices within the kingdom as well. Lord Lenato's son, Kristoff, was one of them, and so he was handed over to the church for execution. Speaking from the church's perspective, we simply passed judgment according to our doctrine in place of the kingdom, which was in complete chaos. Whatever the truth behind that incident may be, Lord Lenato has harbored resentment toward the church ever since. Well, to be more specific, his grudge isn't only against the church.
Report! The enemy,
Okay.
their numbers are...
It's
Looks
hard
like
to
our mission just
skip
changed, Professor.
dialogue that we've already had.
Everyone, prepare for battle!
Because I'm worried about skipping dialogue we haven't had. Okay. Cool. Yeah, I'll quickly show all the tricked out inventories. But yeah, I got a whole lot of supports. Honestly, quite a majority of them. I can't do the support thing in Abyss yet. I don't get that till chapter 13. That being said, now that I got C supports, I'm gonna try to get B supports during chapters, because the second I get a Viscum, I don't want to do the auxiliary battles. I'm gonna be completely real with y'alls. I just don't want to do them. So, I just want to pop people on Edelgard and call it quits. Anyways, yeah, these are the inventories. The dragon signs are the crests. I'm curious about you. Still only one more. Okay. Yep, those are all.
With this fog,
We've already had that.
proceed.
Low visibility maps. Wow. There's like none.
Lord Lenato doesn't...
Why is everyone going up north? You know, I just don't care.
Stay focused.
I do not care. I do not care. Do I care? No. If they want to head up north for some stupid ass reason, I'll let them. My units are not going to earn XP at all this map. They are way high over leveled that they're going to get like 3 XP a combat at most.
I'm sorry.
Because like what level are these enemies? Like 2? 6, okay. But like either way, I extremely outlevel them. Seen this cutscene already. None of that's new. And as you can see, this is chapter 3, guys. This is what you're able to do when you have this overleveled. I wouldn't have done that many auxiliary battles if I wasn't trying to get supports. That's the funny thing. That was all for supports. All of this was so that I could have supports. Because I decided to just do the high level battles because I wanted the money as well. I was like, if I want to build up supports, I might as well get money too. And now I got literally the most broken units in the universe. So. Okay, let's just do it. Let's just end the map. Yeah.
You have been deceived
I don't want to
by
waste
that witch.
Killing Edge or
I will
Brave
show
Sword.
you the truth.
How much XP? Like 10?
Christoph, forgive me.
Was that like, what, 20 XP? For killing the
I never
boss.
thought I'd see Lenato meet this fate. Well done, everyone. Let's...
That was easy. So yeah, you may be thinking, is Casper like one of the only units in this entire game that I'm not... First of all, I did use him. I used him in a paralog. He got the kill in the Death Knight.
Pointless. I've never seen so many people utterly heartbroken.
Forcing innocent citizens to risk their lives? That man was not a noble, but a monster. What could have pushed Lord Lenato to this point?
I would actually like to get supports on Caspar, though.
Alongside our enemies.
I might in second half of the game, because I actually do kind of like Caspar. I don't want to use him as a unit. I don't like him as a unit, but I actually do kind of like him as a character.
If only everyone could face reality so unflinchingly.
Girl, you're gonna start a 5-year war.
With Lord Lenato, believe they were fighting for.
I guess you weren't insulting Byleth over that,
It would
but
be
like,
disrespectful to consider them simply victims when they died for what they believed in. Still, we have no choice but to eliminate those who cling to unreasonable ideas of justice. Even if our enemies are the gods themselves, we must never lose sight of our goal. I'm surprised to hear you say that.
it's just because I know you're a
I'm just
Flame
like
Emperor.
Lenato. I, too, will be the sort of ruler who's willing to risk the lives of my citizens
Oh.
in service of a higher cause.
Oh.
It's not
See?
possible to change the world without sacrifice. Dying for the greater good is not a death in vain.
Professor, I'm afraid this incident is far more serious than anticipated. I found this on Lord Lenato. It's a note that mentions a plan to assassinate Lady Rhea. We can't tell who sent it, so the source is suspect, but the content is too disturbing to ignore. We must report this to Lady Rhea right away. I hope that it's nothing.
I am glad to see that you have returned safely. The goddess is gracious with her divine protection. But it was not only her divine protection that shielded you, was it? You are just as skilled as I had hoped.
Do not care about that dialogue, like, whatsoever. Yep, it has been 11 minutes since we've come back from the break, and we are already done with the chapter.
Part 1.
The Rite of Rebirth is next. Heck yeah. I imagine easily 2 maps next video, YouTube. Easily. Easily. Especially if I'm still over leveled, there's a chance, slim, but there's a chance I might be able to pull off 3 chapters next video if I'm still ridiculously over leveled. Whose birthday was this? Caspar? Yeah, let's give him flowers. He's one of my units.
Our mission this month is to patrol and set up defenses to stop the assassination plot.
I wonder if an assassination attempt is truly the goal of our enemy.
Yes, I think so too.
You know
A
so.
barely concealed secret message trying to distract us from whatever's really going on. Sloppy, to say the least. And while everyone is out searching for a phantom assassin, they'll be free to accomplish their true goal with ease.
The monastery houses many valuable weapons. Perhaps that is their aim?
I hear the monastery has a treasure vault, too. Seems like the sort of place a foe would like some alone time in.
Garreg Mach is immense, and not just above ground, but below as well. Perhaps their aim lies beneath the monastery.
It seems to me that we should search the monastery for a clue as to what the enemy might be after. Of course, we must never underestimate the need for preparedness, in case a battle should ensue.
A secret meeting, Professor? Oh, we haven't been introduced. I am Shamir.
Shamir is... I work for Lady Ray.
I don't like you, Cyril. You're like the only character that I'm not even touching this. Actually, that's not true. You actually have a paralogue with Hilda. So I actually have to use you. Yeah, I'm not going to show any of that quest off because it's essentially the exact same thing with very, very slightly different dialogue by having Edelgard instead of Dimitri. But it's practically identical. First of all, do I have the online Eliason? If I do, it's Viscum time, and I'm not even going to worry about, like, supports. Okay, I'll do actual... Ooh.
Okay.
Cool.
I need a favor. Yes?
Hello.
That's not a Viscum. That's not a Viscum. That's really good, but not a Viscum. Not a Viscum. I don't know if they stay the same for every chapter, or like if I leave and then come back, it'll possibly be a Viscum. I don't know. So, I'll ignore it for now. Yeah, that's right. I know exactly what I want to do before we end it off. Actually, yeah, I will fully try on these auxiliary battles. It's whenever I'm doing them in between, during a video YouTube, that's when I'm going to Viscum them for now. Okay. Oopsie. If I have the regular boots yet, I don't want to use them. I don't think I want to use those just because she is going to be a mounted... No, stop doing that, Alex. Anyways, it's time to start giving her all of my support. I mean, all of my stat boosters. Why? Because I'm crazy! Oh! No! No, 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 no. Wait till chapter 11. Wait till chapter 11. Because it means I can give them all to Byleth for Silver Snow. Okay, Sylvain, where are you? Sylvain.
No classes on a festival day. I thought I'd get to spend all day relaxing in the company of some lovely ladies. But now this mess has happened. Hey, Professor, I know there's talk of an assassination attempt, but do you really think they'll do it on the day of the Rite of Rebirth? I feel like security would be looser some other time. Is there some reason why it has to happen on that day? Hey, Professor. Pretty great timing.
He will automatically join you just by being female Byleth. It literally does not matter.
Maybe I ought to get serious about studying. Wow, very decisive. I like it. I'll be there on time and in the front row and everything. You'll never have a better student.
And let's just get his stuff up. So first of all, that's not... No, I want... Support level, Sylvain. They should be the same. So let's just get them right on up. Does not matter. Skill levels on Sylvain. You need Lance, I'll give you B+. Sorry, dog was making a noise. I need your axe up to A. I want your authority. I'll just get it up to B+ right off the bat. Heavy armor needs to be up to A. And riding needs to be A. Actually, it needs to be B+. There. Great Knight Sylvain. He is level 7. He is like half the levels of my other units. That's gonna be fun to build him up. Anyways, let's get the Byleth ones out of the way first. Like always.
Hello, Professor. You seem to be in good health. Of course. Doesn't seem intimidated. No, not at all. It's just that I find myself a little concerned for your well-being. You see, Lady Edelgard has taken something of an interest in you. Don't be flippant. There is something you need to understand about the role I play here. One of my many duties is to determine potential advantages and potential threats to Her Highness. If you prove yourself useful to Lady Edelgard, then all will be well. If you pose a threat, I shall have to dispose of you. Yes, this is no joke. While I may be a student here, I am her servant first and foremost. Therefore, if an untimely demise is not to your liking, you would do well to demonstrate your utility with all haste. I should warn you that I am far less compromising than Lady Edelgard. Do not be at ease merely because you stand in her good graces for the time being. Ah, such confidence. I'm beginning to see why you caught her eye. My family, House Vestra, has been sworn to House Resvelg for generations. Since the dawn of the Empire, we have worked to protect the Emperor by any means necessary. Both in the open and in the shadows. If you incur our wrath, you will see just what I mean.
Well, hello, Professor. You came all the way to my room to... Oh. You've brought the materials from your lecture I slept through. I appreciate it. Thank you. It's rare for a nice professor like you to be so strict. Please, Professor, you must understand how difficult it is for me to fight the demon of drowsiness. Just talking about it makes me sleepy. Oh no, I couldn't possibly. I would certainly injure myself if I tried to train while drowsy. I must compliment you, though. By this point in most conversations, I'm bored senseless. But I'm enjoying this. I wonder why. What is it about you that fascinates me so? You're definitely a strange one. In truth, your very nature is odd. You're definitely not a commoner, but you don't seem like a noble either. You're something else. Or you could be a villain who came here to enact some evil plot. That wouldn't surprise me either. Hey, Professor, will you ever allow me to investigate that crest of yours? It won't hurt a bit, I swear. I'm sure I could find out all sorts of things about your crest. And you. Of course, I'm not as experienced with such research as Professor Hanneman, but I do what I can. Someday, I think I might like to become a crest scholar. You never know. Oh, don't trouble yourself. I didn't mean now. I've got a lot of other research I'm working on at the moment. I tend to start a project, get bored, and then leave it be. I might be ready to investigate your crest soon. I'd have to tidy up a bit first. On that note, good night, Professor.
Thank you, Lady Bernadetta. I will take my leave.
Oh, good. Bye! Goodbye! Finally. Oh, that was awful. Just terrifying. Ah! Please don't sneak up on me like that! That lady asked me to show her around. I tried to be polite, but strangers are just so nerve-wracking. Oh, yeah? How about when I first met you and I wouldn't come out of the corner, or even uncover my face? Actually, now that you mention it, it's funny. Once I started talking to you, I stopped feeling scared. I wonder why. You know, Professor, you might be the first person I've been able to speak to normally since I got here, and I have no idea why. I'm happy about it too. When we first started out here, we had to do drills outside. I skipped those every chance I got. It's a terrible idea going out in the forest with all these people you don't even know. Thanks to you, though, I can actually make it through class now. I'm grateful for that. I don't know what I'd do if you weren't here. Sorry. I'm okay. I am okay. I'm doing just fine. I feel safe here, thanks to you. What? You saw that? Why would you see that? You were watching me? That crosses the line, Professor. Singing? Me? Why would I be singing? I'd never be singing. I've never been so humiliated. Useless, worthless, unmarriageable.
Huh.
Well, I had fun today. Of course. You want to see me again, yes?
Of course. I'd love to, Dorothea.
Well, until we meet again. Oh, hello, Professor. Were you watching that? Yes. Is there a problem with that? Look, I know what I'm doing. My claim as a diva won't last forever, after all. I must look to the future. You might think about doing the same thing. Your beauty, and you're gorgeous, won't last forever. You? Really? I never would have guessed. Anyway, I'm not just playing games with these boys. This is for my future. You have no right to object. I very much want to find a good partner here at the Academy. Someone who will take care of me for the rest of my life. I'm glad you understand. Not everyone appreciates the necessity of taking the initiative while you're still in your prime. Or are you just saying that? Anyway, I value your opinion, Professor, but I won't have you interfering with my life plans. Unless you'd like to take care of me into my old age. That'd be something, eh? How about it, Professor? I wasn't... You aren't being serious, are you? I was just teasing. Or did you really just consider spending your whole life with me? The thought hadn't crossed my mind before, but come to think of it, that might sound pretty nice. You've gotten awfully quiet. You might even be blushing a bit. Have I embarrassed you? If so, I'm very, very sorry. I should be going anyway. I'll see you later, Professor.
I quickly want to comment, YouTube, that we're not going to be doing every single support chain in this game throughout the series. Two in particular that I do think are worth checking out that involve Black Eagles characters. I can't think of any Blue Lions ones that are worth checking out that I didn't do. Black Eagles, Edelgard Lysithea. From what I've heard, the actual support chain is really underwhelming, but the two characters share circumstances that could make it interesting. And another one that I haven't actually seen, but I've heard is really good, is Bernadetta and Yuri. Because Yuri was an assassin who was actually sent to kill Bernadetta. As you can see, he didn't follow through since Bernadetta is, I don't know, alive! But yeah, I just wanted to say all that.
I am not understanding where the meaning is here. When and how is this expression used? I fell for it. No, that is what you say when you meet the mate of your soul. The expression is, I fell for it. Thank you, Professor. I finally have understanding. Can I ask you about another word? The one that is written here. Is something on my face? Yes, I know about that. That is a joke of Fodlan, right? Is that really what you are thinking? Or maybe you have curiosity about the mark on my face. You are already knowing that I am from Brigid. This is a mark from Brigid. It is a prayer to the forest spirits, a prayer to be protected. Hunters ask the forest spirits to have safe and bountiful hunting. There are many spirits in Brigid. I have more marks on my arms and back. They are prayers for my family's health and triumph. Are you wanting to see them? That gives me happiness. I will be showing them to you soon. I have much gratitude for you, Professor. You always listen with patience. I can read and understand the language of Fodlan, but to speak it gives me difficulty. I hope I will keep having your support, and I will give you my support too, with my whole heart. I have things that I cannot fail to accomplish. Yes, we will keep walking forward.
Well, let's all the my left ones. Let's do all the Edelgards one. Oh my, there are so many supports.
Sometimes I wonder if your life could have taken you down a different path. If you had never met me and entered my service, you might have had a more peaceful...
A more tedious path. Inconsequential and spoiled rotten, like so many other nobles? Never. My duty to you is no mere obligation. I chose this. I had thought that would be obvious to you.
I understand you well, better than anyone. But when I see you at the monastery, studying with the others, it makes me wonder what kind of life you might have had without me. That's all.
Such a life may have had its appeal. I thought I'd left my years of carefree innocence behind me. But I cannot deny that I find myself enjoying my time at the monastery.
I feel the same way.
That enjoyment, however, is only thanks to you. Standing by your side is all that truly matters to me.
I see. Then I won't speak of such things again. If it's really what you want, I'll gladly keep you by my side. The path I must walk is soaked in blood. It's a path that can lead to madness, can snatch away one's future, and can even take one's life. And the pool of blood at my feet is growing larger. Those stains can never be washed clean.
Please leave the violence to me. A leader must be seen as pure, above the fray. Allow me to paint the path that lies before you red with the blood of your enemies. I will do it gladly.
You came at just the right time, Edelgard.
Is that so?
Yes, I have a story for you. It's about a pair of nobles living about 100 years after the founding of the Adrestian Empire. One was Derek von Eyre. People called him the warrior prime minister. He bravely led soldiers into battle and mowed down his enemies. And the other
Was the emperor of the time. She wagered the throne in a duel against Derek and won. Why don't we do what our ancestors did and have a little duel ourselves? That's what you were going to say. But the answer is no.
You interrupted me! The warrior prime minister used a dramatic line to propose the duel, and you did not allow me to say it!
My apologies, Ferdinand.
Well, at any rate, you were correct in surmising that I was about to challenge you. But you were rather blunt in your refusal.
Ferdinand, control yourself. When will you tire of challenging me in pointless competitions?
I can quit now if you insist on it. I will not challenge you again.
You expect me to believe that?
Why do you look so surprised? Of course it is not a valid duel unless both parties are willing. Now that you have refused outright, I must come up with some other way of getting that which I seek.
I'm afraid to ask what you could possibly mean by that.
Only that I will find some other way of showing everyone that I am superior to you. Huh. I will write a handbill listing your accomplishments, alongside my own more impressive accomplishments. Copyists will produce thousands of these pamphlets and distribute them far and wide. Then everyone will know about my...
This has to stop. Perhaps I should have ended things with a duel after all.
And this'll probably be it. You two.
Hello there, Edelgard. Are you looking for something?
You could say that. I'm looking for someone named Linhardt who's been skipping lectures again.
I see. Well, congratulations, you found him. Did you want him for something in particular?
What else could bring me here other than your complete negligence?
Well, perhaps you're interested in hearing my latest theories on the nature of crests. I suspect the formation of crests may be quite different than that recorded in church tradition.
Before you go on, is there any discernible benefit to me allowing this babble to continue?
Well, of course.
And that would be?
I suspect you'll find the topic rather entertaining.
That's it.
What more do you need? Crest research is its own reward.
You know, if you ever truly applied yourself, you could become a distinguished scholar. You could use your crest knowledge to benefit the world, or uncover new discoveries in magic theory.
Why would I busy myself with such tedious work? I perform this research for my own knowledge. I'm not interested in the world at large.
There's nothing wrong with a selfish drive for knowledge, but only if you put it to good use.
I'm sure there must be some use.
Oh? Then please, tell me what potential uses you have in mind.
Well, there are people out there who spend good money on bizarre artistic creations, so I'm sure my not at all useful research could be used as a fine lullaby for the children of the world.
A lullaby? I have things to do. Just know that this was my last warning.
Sure, of course. Goodbye.
Well, YouTube, gamer family. Yeah, there's still a lot of supports, which means I'm not actually going to be able to build a ton of supports. This is really the only supports I'm going to be able to build, and I don't even think I'm going to care about that during auxiliary battles, honestly. I might just throw Edelgard at the enemy, frankly. I actually might just do that. I think it'll be easier, because there just aren't a lot of supports to build. And cooking alone will get at least all the Byleth ones up, and as long as I spend, like, main chapters doing supports, and it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We'll get all the supports, okay? Okay, goodbye.